Hi guys, welcome to Code Bashers. Guys, in this video, I will be discussing the latest Capgemini interview experience. This interview happened on 13th January 2022. So guys, make sure that you watch this video till the end and do not skip any question that has been discussed in this video. Guys, this is not the first Capgemini interview that I am covering on this channel. There are already 8 Capgemini interview experiences have already been posted on my channel. The link of this playlist I will give in the I button or in the description box. Make sure to visit it. And guys, for those interview experiences that I am not able to make a video, I post them on my blog. You can visit my blog. Again, the links are in the description box, and you can click here Capgemini, and there will be interview experiences that have been posted on this blog also. Guys, if you have not subscribed this channel till now, please subscribe it and also join my Telegram groups also. The links for the Telegram groups are again in the description box. Make sure to join them. So guys, now let's start this video, and before starting the video, please hit the like button. Okay, so guys, the date of the interview was 13th January 2022. The branch of my friend was IT. The duration of the entire interview was 20 to 25 minutes. Okay, so the first question, as you all know, will be tell me about yourself. So if you are following my interview experience video of different companies, in every video I am saying that this question is very important and you must prepare only those things in this answer that you are comfortable in answering. You can include your internships, certification, your projects, your skills, your extracurricular activities, but do not include anything in which you are not comfortable in answering. So I hope this question is clear to you and you will be forming a very good answer for this particular question. Again, this answer can be as long as 1 to 2 minutes. So I hope this thing is clear to you. Now, next question was which language you prefer. So my friend said he prefers C++. Okay. Next was explain your project. What are the different technologies you used in your project? So again, the project question is very important question of an interview, because the interviewer wants to know that during your BTech, or you can say during your free time, what technologies you learned and what are the products that you have built on those technologies, and how an interviewer can know this thing. So again, with the help of project. So again, if you have not mentioned any project in your resume, I highly recommend you to mention at least one project in the resume. So again, if you do not know how you have to explain your project in the interview, I have described this in an entire separate video, in which I have discussed that what all things you will have to tell to the interviewer in your project. And again, in that video also I have discussed that what are the different type of questions, or you can say commonly asked questions from the project that an interviewer can ask. So the link of that video I will give in the I button or in the description box. Make sure to visit it and kindly mention at least one project in your resume. It will be a good factor in your selection. So I hope this question is clear to you. Next question is write a program to print the permutation of a string. So the interviewer can ask you to share your screen and open any online compiler, and then he will give you the question and you will have to write the code for the question. So it depends on the interviewer. He just asked the approach, or he asked the pseudocode for the question that he is giving, or he wants a full-fledged code for it. So again, it only depends on the interviewer. So again, if you want to know this code, I will try to give this Geeks for Geeks link in the description box. You can visit this link and see that how you have to find the permutation of a string. Okay. Next question is describe all sorting algorithms. Guys, for in every video I am telling that if you are giving a technical interview for any company, there are certain algorithms that you must know. First is the sorting algorithms. You must know all the sorting algorithms. You must know that what is their pseudocode, how they perform, what is their best time complexity, worst time complexity, average time complexity, and you must be able to write and explain each line of the code to the interviewer. So again, sorting algorithms as well as searching algorithms are very important for a technical interview. So there are majorly 5 different types of sorting algorithms. First is insertion sort, bubble sort, selection sort, merge sort, quick sort. So these 5 sorting algorithms must be on your tips. You must be able to explain each line of the code to the interviewer for this particular answer. So I hope this question is clear to you. You can find all these sorting algorithms on my channel, as well as you can find it on Google. So you can simply visit the videos and see that how these algorithms work. So I hope this question is clear to you. Next question was name the different OSI layers. So guys, in this particular question only the name of the different OSI layers were asked, but you must be able to explain each layer with 1 or 2 lines of definition. So these are the 7 layers. There are 7 layers in OSI. First is application layer, then is presentation layer, session layer, transport layer, network layer is there, data link layer is there, and physical layer is there. So you must know the names of each OSI layer, plus you must be able to explain at least one line about these layers, that what are the functions that these layers perform. So I hope this question is also clear to you. Next question and the last question of this video is, what is a friend class used for? So guys, friend class is generally used in C++. So friend class is a class that can access the private and protected members of other class in which it is declared as friend. So as we know that in OOPS concepts, there are certain things like inheritance is there. So in inheritance, what happens? The child class is not able to access the private data members of the parent class. But if we declare the child class as friend, then it is able to access the private data members of the parent class also. So this is the way of declaring a friend class. You can see that this is a class node, and here linked list class has been declared as friend. So it means that now linked list class can access the private data members of this node class. So this is the major idea behind the friend class, that a particular class can be able to access the private data members of the another class. So I hope this question is clear to you. Well, these were all the questions which were asked from my friend in this interview. The entire interview was 20 to 25 minutes long. And guys, if you are preparing for the Capgemini interview, then again there are a lot of videos that I've already posted on my YouTube channel, as well as there are many interview experiences that I've already posted of Capgemini on my blog, and more interview experiences also I will post on this blog, as well as more such videos are yet to come on my channel. So please subscribe this channel if you have not subscribed till now. And guys, I hope that these videos are really helping you for preparing for your interviews. Thank you for watching it.